I've been dating my girlfriend Jenna for a little over 2 years. Things in the relationship have always been great. A little hiccup here and there, but just the usual stupid couple fights for dumb stuff that aren't that bad in the grand scheme of things. Jenna has a friend Mia that she's been BFFs with since they became roommates freshman year of college. They're practically inseparable, and everyone thinks they're sisters because they look very similar aside from hair color. They're really close, ridiculously close even. Apparently, when they were in college, they did this whole experimentation thing with each other. Jenna was very upfront with me about this when we first started dating. They are both very attractive, and the idea of them doing what she talked about only turned me on to her more. While Jenna and I have been solid the past 2 years, Mia hasn't been as lucky. She's dated about 6 guys since Jenna and I have been together, all varying from generally good guys to dirt pickles. She was one of those girls who just couldn't stay single. Since I've known her, she'd take a few weeks at most between relationships and then move on to the next one. That was until the most recent breakup about 3 months ago. Since then, she has been by herself trying to figure things out on her own, with help from my girlfriend and a little bit from me as well. Right before Thanksgiving break, we all went out to a bar to relax. While at the bar, I noticed that Mia was a little more handsy with me than usual. Jenna didn't seem to mind at all, though. I didn't really think too much of it, just that Mia was a bit more wasted than either of us, so I ignored it, not wanting to dampen the mood. We eventually left and went back to Mia's apartment because it was within walking distance of the bar. We stayed up a bit longer, and the booze lowered everyone's inhibitions, and the topic of spicy sleep came up. This is when Mia and Jenna started to talk about their early college experiments in front of me. While Jenna had told me things had happened, it was very matter of fact and straight to the point, no detail. This is the first time I got the whole story, and holy crap, was I turned on. This is the Dear Penthouse. So I won't go into details of what they said. And no, the three of us did not get into anything that night. However, when Jen and I went to bed, he brought up the idea of bringing Mia into the bedroom in the near future. Seeing as my pants were still tight from earlier, I agreed enthusiastically, and we eventually went to sleep. Over the next week, Jenna began bringing up hints about Mia, how pretty I think she is, if things would be weird, etc., just gauging my interest level. While I was still very interested with the booze out of my system and blood back in my brain, I was a bit more hesitant